Hey there, welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. Now winter is on its way, which means it's time for big bowls of comforting goodness. So today on the menu is the classic chili con carne. Right now I'm feeling really lazy in the kitchen. I had a bit of a heavy night last night, self-inflicted, so I want some super simple, easy cooking. That's right, you guessed it, we're cooking it in the Thermi. It serves 6 people, it freezes really well, so it's ideal for batch cooking. Okay, let's crack on and fire up, fill the Thermi. Right, good people, let's do this. Let's start cooking. So we'll start with 30 grams of olive oil. Again, always make sure you press that tear button, that can catch you out. And one of the plus points about this thing, as I always say, is it weighs in. So 30 grams. Next, 150 grams of onions quartered. I find 2 onions of that size usually amounts to about 150 grams. If it's a bit more, it doesn't really matter. That comes to 204. Does not matter at all, not bacon. Next, 2 garlic cloves. In. So easy this, isn't it? It really is so easy. 250 grams of red peppers quartered. Get it all in there. 255. How fluky was that? Next, insert measuring cup into bowl lid. And this is what it's going to do. It's chopping thing. Next, turn speed selector to 7. This is technical stuff. This. Didn't lay my knife on that one bit, other than the peppers, and of course just peeling those garlic cloves. Oops! Disastrous stroke! How to make a mess in your kitchen using a Thermomix, which is impossible, but I seem to still do it. Right, 400 gram tin of chopped tomatoes, one of the best shop bought ingredients ever. These are in your pot. Next, 1.5 to 1 teaspoon dry chili. Now I like a bit of heat, so we'll go in with, of course it's going to be a teaspoon. Next, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I always go heat, with any curries I always go heat. You just seem to get more flavour, obviously. Next, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander. This is a ground coriander that I've actually made in the Thermomix for one of the curries, and it's a real good mix, good blend. Again, this is technical stuff, you need some skills to do this. Next, turn speed selector to 2. Now it's going to do a little bit of cooking, and it's giving us 7 minutes, so I will see you back here then. Right, the time is now up. I've just noticed that the sunlight is right through the window, and I think it might have ruined that last shot, but for that, accept my apologies. You must be careful and don't get caught out like I always do. When you take this lid off, when you have the Veroma running, it's obviously going to be really hot. So next we're going to add some mince. I've got quite low fat mince today, broken up into pieces. My tip now is some seasoning, even though it doesn't ask. Next, 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Inch your squirts, let's have a bit of a guess at that. If you don't put enough of that in, things can get a little bit bland. Next, 1 heaped teaspoon of stock paste. I've got no beef stock paste, I've got vegetable stock paste, so I'm just going to use one of these stock pot things. Very foodie of me, I know. 1 tablespoon of sweet chili sauce. I'm using this stuff. Again, we'll just wing it. Do. Professional stuff is this. A little bit of salt there. I've put it in over my mince, where I think it's quite important, so I've already done that. Next, it's asking for a simmering basket. Now, another quick tip is give everything a good old mixy. Get that spatula in there and give everything a good mix up. The end result's just much better. We're almost at the end of this. And the reason I do like cooking with this on a Sunday, because I've got a stinking hangover and I can't be bothered. And just throwing things in this, it's just a cinch, and you get really good results. You can't really go wrong. So yeah, it's definitely a hangover machine is this. So it's asking for the simmering basket so things don't get too hot, so we'll pop that off. That thing I managed to blow off earlier. Stick the old simmering basket on top there. Next, turn speed selector to, and this is now going to cook for 15 minutes, so I will see you back then. The time is now up, so we'll go to next. It's time to add 400 gram tin of kidney beans, drained, and do be so careful at this bit because it is red hot. So take extreme care. I have these rinsed and prepped. And they pop. Again, just give it a little bit of a stir. Back on with the lid. Simmering basket on top. Next, simmering basket instead of measuring cup, mixing bowl lid. It's going to take 5 more minutes, then our chili is ready. Our chili is now complete, seasoned to taste. I think we've got enough salt in there as it is, and serve hot, obviously. Right, let's get it in a bowl and take a look. Here it is in all its glory. I've just gone on with a little bit of garnish of some thinly chopped red chilli. That's entirely up to you, it's optional. It's going to go over a little bit of chopped coriander, or if you are in the United States, that would be cilantro. And we're about ready to get stuck in. So that is the Thermomix TM6 Chili con Carne. Definitely give this one a go. I can't recommend it enough. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If there's anything you'd like to see me cook in Phil the Thermomix TM6, do drop a comment below and I'll absolutely see what I can do. Coming up next in the Thermi are Christmas mince pies. So definitely keep your eye out for that mid to late November. If you're not already a subscriber, do consider clicking that subscribe button. It really helps my channel out there in the big world of YouTube. And if you do, be sure to click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content. So for now, take care, keep safe, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.